Okay, so huge shout out to my friend Mrs. Unix for gifting me all these 3 DLC packs for Vampire Survivors. You're the real MVP, man.
Thank God for my reefer, man.
God, look at all these characters, man. There's so many characters. Alright, let's get suspicious. Okay, so I have actually never played Among Us because I don't have enough friends, but I have watched plenty of gameplay, so I know this map, I think. And oh my god, look at all those Among Uses on the map. Look at them. Wait, they're they're pickups? They're power-ups? Weapons? Might occasionally take a hit for you. Oh. Oh, cool. So it's like a meat shield. All right, cool. Offers moral support. But, damn, Among Us protecting me from going to therapy. That's a real homie right there. Can I do a task? Can I do a task? Can I do... No, I can't do tasks. This is an inaccurate representation of Among Us. Refunded immediately. Flings leftover body parts at enemies. Damn, my man is giving a whole new meaning to the phrase throwing these hands. Except he's not throwing his own. He's throwing his homie's hand.
And oh my god, look at my little Among Us boys. They're so tiny. So cute.
Alright, whoa. Wait, what the hell? Why did I die? What happened? What's going on? Might occasionally shout at nearby enemies. My man is literally killing my enemies with verbal abuse. Wait, what is that arrow? Wait, kindly press the button to... Wait, there are tasks? Wait, so there are tasks? I didn't do the task. That red arrow, 57 units, that way. So this is like the hit game Among Us. I have to do tasks. Oh my god, that's so cool. Might occasionally freeze enemies in fear. Oh, so he's like me. I do that every time I go outside. Alright, we have now unlocked the Among Us man.
I am now a real Among Us boy.
Might occasionally throw science at the enemies.
Yes, science!
Restores HP based on recovery. Oh, it's a weapon. Yeah, alright. Let me just rip off this entire life science scan off its foundations and put it in my pocket. Alright, so I'm not in danger anymore, and I think we have some time to kill. So, Summer Games Fest, am I right? That happened.
Yes, you guys are prepped and ready!
And, apparently Tifa is now in Street Fighter.
We're so fucking cooked.
Yeah, so that happened. Yeah, we all thought Tifa was gonna go to Tekken. But no, in my opinion, we got something better. Like, Yujiro is just way better, honestly. Like, he's actually an interesting character. Like, not to say Tifa is a bad character, but she's just, I don't know, she's just not that interesting. It's just, Tifa is just a big booba lady that knows how to fist people. That's it, honestly. But the lore behind Yujiro, oh my god, the lore just keeps going and going and going. His backstory is insane. So yeah, I'm a bit biased for Yujiro. I think Tekken got the better deal, honestly. Not that I don't like Tifa, but I just don't think that she's that interesting. Oh, and Monster Hunter is finally getting the expansion. Yeah, but still, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be making videos on that. It got to the point where I just uninstalled Wilds from my PC because it just ran like ass. It ran like ass. The only way it was actually playable was when I was just playing it by myself, without OBS in the background. So yeah, I'll be playing that in my own free time. I will not be making videos on that because the game just runs like too much ass. It's giving me so little performance that I cannot afford to cut it even more by having background programs. Yeah, and apparently Pal World finally beat the allegations. It's getting an official release, which is freaking huge for the gaming industry. Like imagine the doors it can now open when you can have Pokemon-like games just out in the wild now. Since Nintendo failed to make any sort of patents that were actually legitimate because they didn't actually, they couldn't prove to court that they actually invented anything original. Like they were all borrowed concepts, like concepts that already existed in the media, and they tried to patent that shit. Like Nintendo is wildin' right now. They are wild and they are not making any sense. They are gasping at straws, trying to destroy Pal World, and they failed. Thankfully enough, they couldn't make a good enough case. And honestly, I'm kind of curious about Pal World now. I'm actually kind of curious. I might try that at one point. I might try it. What the fuck is that? What is that? What the get it out of my screen. Ah! What the hell was that? That was the most disturbing thing I have seen all year. What the hell was that melting baby face octopus looking ass? It's just disgusting.
Disgusting!
Alright, we beat it. Nice. Okay, let's take a look at these unlocks. Survive 15 minutes with Dino. Evolve the report. Evolve the life sign scan. Defeat a total of... What?
What?
A horse? What do you mean a horse? That is not an official Among Us. That's bootleg. Oh my god, and you can get it in every color. Ah, you must be new to our new hit game Among Us. Now first and foremost, you have to tell us, what color would you like your horse to be?